don't be in a hurry as if getting married is a promotion. Marriage is good. I'm enjoying my marriage. Marriage is fulfilling. But marriage will come with its own hurdles, and it will come with things that you just would not be able to do as a married person that easily. You know what I mean? So when you're a single person, live it to the fullest.
Subscribe, like, share, and comment, yo. Yeah, let me tell you now, we are the Rock Dogs, bringing you blogs from the positivity in you. Check in with us, we'll bring you fun, education, family, marriage clips, yeah. Stay tuned for the challenges, fame moves and travel. We got your back. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Mr. God got you, yeah. We are the Rock Dogs, yo. Like, share, and comment, yeah. We are the Rock Dogs, Mr. Link the link, yo. Rock Dogs, we are the Rock Dogs.
Welcome, mates. Thanks for checking into the Positivity In, where everything is copacetic because God is in it. If you are new here, welcome. By checking in on today's vlog, you have automatically been given the silver package. But please do upgrade to gold by subscribing to this channel, or go all the way up top to platinum by not only subscribing but like this video. Check in with a comment below and share the content with your friends. We are your hosts, the Rob Duns. To all our returning mates, big up yourself. Thank you so much for always checking into the Positivity In. Guys, welcome back to Car Chronicles. The Car Chronicles are back, and today I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we're heading out on the road just for a little drive out, and we said we could have a little conversation. So what is it going to be about?
Well, I think it's going to be about enjoying singleness and making the most of it. And that's my honest conversation. I'm looking now, I've been married now for going 13 years. You let me go in 13, I'm 13. 12 years. You're going to go on to 30. Alright, I'll go on to 30. Alright, so I'm right. Cool. And I'm looking back, and if I could give my younger self advice before me take up a marriage thing. I know when you're single, you just want married. You just feel like, say, you come to the end of the road, you want to. Why, you regret marrying young? No, I don't. Oh. But there are two different situations. There are things you are able to do as a single that you just don't practical to do when you're actually married. And so you should enjoy your singleness. Well, I'll get onto that. Alright. The basis of this conversation comes from a conversation I was having with a co-worker of mine. Now, the difference between she and me coming to the UK to work and paying money is that she very single, not even a boyfriend, and me married. She's not a parent. Yeah, me married, and I am also a parent with 3 kids. Now, the difference is that the base of the conversation essentially is that she was saying to me that if the tickets to go to Jamaica were cheaper, she would go on to Jamaica. And me open my eye wide open. And I'm sure you understand why I open my eye wide open. Because as a married person, the ticket not only expensive for me, the ticket is going to be expensive for my wife and my 3 children, because we can't go to Jamaica without carrying family. That just now go happen. So when you're married, you have to think about everybody. You know what I mean? That's why I call a union. And that's why it's a family. Any husband will get up and fly all over the place, left them wife, it says something about you. Leaving your family behind, especially in a holiday. They want to go somewhere too, unless it's a business trip or some family emergency where you have to do. But me, I go to Jamaica for like a leisure time. Why would my family also not want to go there and enjoy the same leisure time? So the point me make is that I have to think about coming up with money for not just me. So if she's saying it is expensive for her, and I gave her this advice, Mr. Girl, you're single now, it can't expensive. So she wants to make use of the travel now? Exactly, because it will only get more expensive. Having a spouse and children will cost you more. So a lot of the things that we put off, and this is where I'm coming to me now. There are a lot of things whilst I was single that I was putting off and say, later on I would probably achieve that. Later on I'd probably travel, or I'd go to the Caribbean. I'll know me not go on Caribbean island, go know it's there yet. Because me put it off. But now going there, especially with now living so far away in the United Kingdom, it's going to cost me a fortune to actually go there. It would be lovely to take my family there, and I hope I can someday. But the point I'm making here is just live life as a single person. And enjoy yourself. I'm not saying you should save, but just remember that you will have money, and if you have money laid down in a bank and something happened to you in the future, let's say you get sick and you can't move for whatever reason, all you have is a memory of the money and how you actually attain it. You actually miss out on life. The real thing will make life worth living when you can't move about, or when there are things that happen that you can't.
It's the memories
the memories where you actually create, and the memories you have. And so no matter how small those memories are, make sure that you create them, because that's what's going to keep you going tomorrow. And so I'd say to a single person, yes, save towards your wedding, save towards marriage, save towards having a better life, all those wonderful things. But don't forget to live some of it. That's the point. And I'd say the same thing to married people, because and it's encouragement for me in this space, because the temptation for a lot of people is I'm going to put off a lot of things until my children are grown. But you know what? You just never know what the 20 years from now look like when you say, boy, I may put these things until I have grown. You know what I mean? A whole heap of parents do that, and then when them they just can't. Something happens, life happens. Sometimes it's health. Sometimes it is unfortunate situations in one's life, and you can't move again. So the moral of this big story, I may say, is live some of your life.
So what I'm getting from this is, when you're young, like the aspiration is, after school and I get a job, I want to get married and all that kind of stuff. Yes, it's lovely, but if you realize that you can't find a partner that you can settle down with, it's not the end of the rope for you. What is recommended right now is that you just make the best of it. Live. Enjoy life.
And marriage is important, but what point me I make is that sometimes we make it be the aspiration, like it's just a goal to attain. Live some way as a single person. Enjoy some of it. I look back now, before I was married, and I used to go all night prayer meeting, stuff like those. But now some of the goddamn thing, because maybe one of the 21st century young people think them thing they're boring. But I'm just saying, live some of it, because I can look back at some of those experiences that I had, right? And they still, they still encourage me. They still make me feel good. And I'm saying, don't be in a hurry as if getting married is a promotion. Marriage is good. I'm enjoying my marriage. Marriage is fulfilling. But marriage will come with its own hurdles, and it will come with things that you just would not be able to do as a married person that easily. You know what I mean? So when you're a single person, live it to the fullest. That's what I'm saying. So when you become married, you live it to the fullest again, right? Just live in whatever phase of your journey that you're in. Live it, and live it excellently. Yeah, man.
So at the second point here, and this is something I want to mention from a conversation I had with Daddy during our anniversary. So if you've been on the channel, you'll know that Mommy died a day after our wedding anniversary, and then this year, which would make it a year since her death, like, to be honest, I didn't want to go anywhere, or I just wanted to stay home and just be. And Hon was saying to me that, Daniel, I think we need to do something, just go somewhere, that kind of thing. And I was talking to Daddy, and he was asking me what our plans were, and I was saying that he wanted to go out, but I didn't feel like it. And then he said to me, I think you should go somewhere. Go. Because there were times when my mom, he wanted to go somewhere, and my mom would be like, and mark you, we went places as kids. Like my childhood, we went to places. My father made it a point of duty to make sure we go somewhere a month at the end of the month, or every celebration, all that. He made a big deal out of it. But he said there were a lot of things that he would have wanted to do, but he never did it, because she would always say, no man, let us do this. Mr. Brown, let us do this. She and of course, we understand that the responsibilities that comes with all of that. But she always, would come, and that was good, yes, but it also has a disadvantage, because now Daddy is saying, he wished he had done it anyway, because he would have had the memories now that she's gone. And so if you're single, make the best of it.
And if you're married,
don't put it off.
And
like,
if you're divorced,
there's always going to be something to do.
Yeah,
when you work on the goal that you're working on now, after that goal, you're still going to have something else to do. And so in the mix of things, live a little. Enjoy each other. And it doesn't mean that you have to do some extravagant
you're not to spend a lot
it's
of money.
It's a simple thing.
And we're not saying don't save, but the point is that,
because even now, like, we're just going out, we just decide to drive out. We don't have no abode, specific abode, but it's going out. It is spending time together. It is having the chats. It is just being in each other's presence. Create memories. These are things that would be really, really, really,
live a little
special later on. I want, when we get old, we can sit down and laugh about some things. Like, even now, I can laugh about some things that we did in our younger days. Like, we did some crazy things. I mean, we got married young. We got married really young. We're not all, but we got married really young. Like, fresh out of university, we got married. Like, we never really lived, well, for me, I never lived the single life. I never made the enjoyment and the whole heap of use of my singleness. Like, I got married, him snatched me early, right? But we have, that gave us the opportunity then to create memories together.
Yeah.
And so I can look back now and laugh about some things. We
yeah, and that's again, and people who just get married again, don't just hurry up to get a child. Children are a blessing, they are gifts, and when you get them, take them money. They farm their part. But you see, again, live some of it, because the reality,
if the child comes, praise the Lord. But if the child doesn't come, live. Enjoy.
Yeah, man, nobody rush nothing. Nobody
go places,
try
do
hurry
things.
Up the phase, because you know what I mean. Because in reality is everything I get more expensive. I was saying to my wife that if we go up on a plane and now, you know what I mean, we can't sit down and I see a row.
The family big. It's 5 of us.
You know what I mean? That's you know, all that kind of stuff. So everything, I want to use that and say everything, that every level comes with even more challenges. And so it is wise that you
greater responsibilities. So just live a little.
So,
and then when the responsibilities are there, still find a place in it to create memories.
So if you're like my friend who I was advising on Friday, who strongly disagreed with me because she just think I become married when I say so. Because she's like, you know what, I would rather have life. I may have somebody with me and all that. I know that's good and it looks good on the outside.
It looks like the goal, but
looks like the goal. But I'm saying no, that you know it would cost you way less in the future. A lot of things you could just get up and decide to do. You can't do now. We have to think about my children. I have to think about where we're going to leave them, what is going to be their safety. All of those kind of things goes to your mind when you take on greater responsibility. And so responsibility is beautiful, and when you take them on, it makes you feel accomplished and feel like your legacy, you left a great legacy when you get old. But at the end of the day, people, live a little. The reality is also that somehow we don't know how much strong days we're allotted. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about, we're watching a funeral together last night, and young woman, she was only 39 years old. And she had a young family and a young husband, and she was active in God, and she was a great community person based on all the testimonies and all the things that people say. But you know what? She's gone. And you see, if she never live a little, with all the hard work she do to build her church with her husband, maybe build their home and all the other sacrifice she made, that's all of it. She did not live, maybe she thought she was going to be here so she could take care of her grandchildren and, she could contribute.
Go on that vacation when the kids go to college.
Wow, you see, no, she's not even going to see any of them actually get married or actually grow up to become adults. And that says a lot to you. You don't have any control over how many days you have, or the control is limited. I'm sure I don't want people to go out and commit suicide to short the days. I'm just saying that the control you have over life is very little. You know what I mean? And you could just be here. And for her, she never had no major sickness. She just get up one day and feel too well, and that was her. Similar to Daniel's mom, she just slept away.
And didn't wake up.
Yeah.
That was the same thing with my grandmother too.
Yeah. So you don't know how many days you actually have. So not just for you, make the world a better place by creating good memories, Allow people to have something to remember you from. Go out and not just go. Take some picture. I'm looking back at my childhood. I mean, I have no children picture. Reality, I don't have any. I have no children. I have no children video, nothing at all. I'm just, you'd think that me start develop at maybe 20. I don't know. That's how bad it is. And I look and I served 12 years in the military, and I'm looking back and see the few little snap where you get in the military. I didn't make the most of creating those memories because, you know what I mean? Me always I make it about the work and, you just feel like, you know what I mean? Same thing. The job I left the other day, I have no pictures of me teaching or working. There's nothing to remember when my time ends there. So I'm just saying that make memories. So don't just live either, make memories. Nothing makes me more fulfilled than sometimes I look at some little accomplishment that I have had, and so when I say accomplishment, I'm talking about things that we have achieved, that we did capture some little video and take some little picture, and you look back at it and it make you feel even more encouraged at times and sometimes fulfilled. So live a little. In whatever phase you find yourself in. I know we started out talking to the single people, but I think this now transcends to talk to everybody. In whatever life you actually...
Whatever stage in life, just live. Create memories.
Live a little. Impact. Live a little. Don't just work. Everything must be done in moderation. Don't just save. It's good to save. Remember, you may be here very long. Longer than retirement. You need some money for stay. But what if you're not even here? So make sure that you live a little. Alright? God bless.
Professor, a blessed day. Please put God in your process. Remember to live a little. Once he's in the process, absolutely everything. Not some things, but absolutely everything will be copacetic. Peace.
We got your back. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. We say God got you. Yeah. We are the rock dogs. Yo, like, share, and comment. Yeah. We are the rock dogs. The rock dogs. We say link the link. Yo, rock dogs. Rock dogs. Rock dogs. We are the rock dogs.